And may I extend to everyone, I guess, a cold welcome to Pikmin 2 on the Wii. I say cold because we're in a snow area. So, this is part of the, I guess, the... As you can see, I've played this before. Yeah. So this is a sequel to Pikmin, obviously. Ignore these, but just so you know, I have beaten this. Let's erase this file. The reason why that is important is because we get extra dialogue at the very, so this game has 2 logs in it that update as you play through the game. If you beat the game in some save file that your Wii, I guess, can read or something like that, basically I'm saying maybe if you get a copy of it onto an SD card, maybe, I don't know. But as long as you have a completed file, you will actually get the special dialogue for each of the enemy stuff, the enemy log, the monster log, I guess. Monster Hunter terms, whatever. Yeah. So, I don't have much more to say. Let's start this thing. Hockatate Freight is a long-haul, deep space shipping company. Hey, it's Olimar. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, got hit by a rock. Crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. There he was aided by indigenous creatures, which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. Sorry, I have to move my Wii U gamepad. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Hockatate Freight, ran into financial difficulties. Yep, that's the catalyst for the new game. Well, this game. Came out, I think it's a 2004, and then this version 2009. I don't know. Captain Olimar. Olimar, it's been... Oh, no. It's been like 6 months, I think. Planet Hockatate. Oh, it's got a double ring system. And Hockatate Freight. It's an interesting amount of cheese graters. President of Hockatate Freight and local employee Louie. It's the dolphin we worked so hard on fixing last game. It's still reacting to the Geiger counter for some reason. Omar, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad. Quite glad, but... Sorry. Sadly, I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louie here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden Pick brand carrots was eaten. That's what the Pikmin's name is based off of, Pick carrots. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. Don't steal my ship. But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. It took me like 16-ish episodes to see it. As for the rest of our loan... Wow, $10,100. There's no means to repay it. It's a bottle cap. Olimar, what is that? You brought that back as a souvenir for your kid? It's with Louie's eyes. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Money, 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 money. First, our ship gets stolen, then our present gets stolen. Initiating valuation, recover treasure. The artifact is worth 100 Pokos. I guess that's what that thing's worth 100 Pokos? That's more than a year's salary. Huh, there's a little icon. What? There are more on that planet? Then we can repay their debt. Louie, you dolt, look alive. You must depart immediately. With Captain Olimar. We just got back from... I guess we did just come back from a vacation. Why would a ship need a fan? I guess for leaving air? Air? Whatever, atmosphere. And apparently we have a warp drive. Oh, it's our asteroid from last game. Oh, Africa. Okay. Welcome to the Valley of Repose. Wow, first you get hit by an asteroid, now you hit a standing still branch. Or twig, actually. It just shoots us out. Zzz. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. I should mention, whatever, that around where, like, the A button is basically my blind spot for this. Because, as I mentioned in Monster Hunter, in case you watched that, I have, like, a new, way of standing up my mic, so it's easier for me to handle. And that involves having a big stand. So, yeah. Alert. Danger. Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He's not responding via his communicator. He's either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment. Look. Hey, it's a Pikmin and a Bulborb. Could these be the Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. You haven't noticed our new ship that replaced the Dolphin? He doesn't have a name. It's called Hawkatite Ship. I'm gonna call it Angel, because it's like, if you notice in the intro thing when we're flying in space, he has like an angel on him. Presumably him. Let's help them. Point at the screen and press B to call them with your whistle. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry farther, remember? I don't know how well that's gonna get picked up. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you. Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. We need to find Louis. Hold A to grab a Pikmin, then point at the screen and release to throw it. Okay. I see you still get insta-killed. Yeah, I hope that doesn't bother anyone. I mean, it's sort of necessary. Well, because I can't... I wonder if there's an attachment for the Wii that lets you record Wii volume as well. Attention! Captain Olimar, I've just re-established my link with Louis. How convenient. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press minus to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his condition. Got it. Oh, minus, not 2. Hi, Louis. You're new. See, you've left an imprint on the wall, on the world. God, my speaking abilities. Leave something to be desired. Louis, allow me to assess your conditions as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? He's not saying anything. My concerns are eased. Our communication links shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. Okay. He has a train whistle, I think. Now let's see if... Remember, I did horribly in Pikmin 1. So, hopefully... I mean, you've seen how fast I did the actual Let's Play of this. Well, not Let's Play, the actual, my own playthrough. Louis, that object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. Yes, it is. But it's probably slightly better resolution. Maybe, I don't know. Those eyes of his. It's like Brock. I guess. I don't know. I've never watched the Pikmin anime. Yeah, because I don't think... Does one exist? But anyway, I've never really watched a Pokemon anime either. Because I don't like Ash. The thing the onion injector just sprouted. According to Alma's report, it can be plucked with A. And now my Pikmin armada begins. Yes, hello. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Alma's report. It is staring at you, you don't say. You can press down on D-pad to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and direct their movement. You can disband your squad with C. Interesting. Alma's description of the creatures from Pikmin carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors are detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? His eyes. Louis' eyes. I see you need me to tell you what to do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That controls that. And that is directing. And we've devoured our first victim. Basically, I guess. I don't know. How can these things grow in the snow? Speaking of which, we're no longer in just a temperate zone like the last game. If you couldn't tell. The onion injected more seeds. The pellet from the flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Reviewing Alamar's report. It seems repeatedly tapping A lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. You also notice that they're growing way faster than before. C is to disband, of course. Oh. There's a Duracell battery over there. By the way, this is one of my favorite game. This is my favorite game on the console, the Wii. Oh, so you notice that they're sprouting a lot faster than they did last game. And you see that the Pikmin can't actually get through because there's a bag there. 10 Pikmin. 11 Pikmin. What's this battery doing here? It's a D-alkaline battery. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. I mean, I guess if a bottle cap counts as 100 Pokos. I don't know. Dollars, Pokos? I'm not sure what to call them. The reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to praise it, but we must first regroup with Almar first. Can you see him? Press Z to move the camera behind you. You can also press left or right on D-pad to zoom and up on D-pad to change angles. We'll throw one Pikmin on there. Is that a manhole cover? I think it is. Wow, perfect. Minus. Just enough. Come to me. Hey, Louis. It's your fault I lost my ship, and I couldn't see my family. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. It has been a troublesome start to a trip. At least you're still working. We don't have to find your parts. But now, you must feel assured that your combined whips can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, C to take solo action, and minus to change leaders. Okay. But, first things first. So basically, instead of collecting ship parts, in this game we are collecting treasures. Which are basically, I guess, old world relics. This is the same as Nier. Although, that's an annoying part. Because, wow, we don't actually have enough Pikmin. Come to me. And help, I don't know, Group Sigma. I mean, we did add to them, so I guess it would be a Sigma. You get my math? Interesting. Hold on. It seems to me that my controller was just hitting up for some reason. Okay. That seems to have fixed it. Well, exactly the amount of Pikmin we need. Rapidly pressing A, not holding A. I think holding A is actually the next game. You'll also notice that throwing is a lot faster than it used to be. We also can't actually check the description of items we find. Is there anything up here? Oh, there's water. And now we wait. So there are 3 onions. Well, onion spots. They have the crop circles again. Okay. And we found our technically second, but in reality our first treasure, the Courage Reactor. It's a value of 280 Pokos out of 10,000. So you can look at it. I wonder if Nintendo had to pay royalties to actually use these items. Because all these are real-world items. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. It will be done in record time. I guess I didn't even mention that we flew in Africa. So, I guess this is a human world. Except we're all dead. Presumably. Even though I think Shigeru Miyamoto, someone is in Nintendo confirmed that this happens in a world where humans died out. But as you can see, we're a little bit more developed, quote-unquote. We have different stuff than we did back then. I'm sure. I took the liberty of naming it when I praised it. It reflects my current thinking. Guess courage reacted because we just made it on the planet. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hakatate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. I'm sure we could take them. Ah, and our first night scene. You know I should... Oh, the onion's way over there. You know I should actually maybe not sing, actually? Because I've been noticing... Just one Red Bull Warp. Wow, such dangerous indigenous creatures, huh? Maybe I should not sing, because I seem to be having problems, like, syncing it correctly. Like, I sync it correctly, but then, like, my voice is, like, it's, like, slightly off. Oh. Is that Orion's, like, Orion the Hunter? And then they just didn't complete it, and instead it's a bag? Funds earned. Courage Reactor. 280 today, and 280 Pokos in total. Pikmin. Wow, that is... I'm pretty sure that is actually Orion, and just they're filling in different things. Okay, we went up by 20 Pikmin. No one has died yet. You found your first bit of treasure. Fun work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep it at the pace. Sad thing is, so the longer you take, the more, like, mail you get. And, so, like, go through, like, his struggles and all that stuff. I guess you can read it online, because I sort of want to do this fast. Like, in the third day, I've always been able to do, like, 2 dungeons and then unlock the new area after that every single time. So I want to see if I can keep on doing that. Save. Ah, this is our new area. But when we actually end on a stage or whatever, end a day, not a stage. Over here, I will read the Piclopedia and the treasures. So, let's do that. We've got... So basically, this is a Piclopedia. This is a little journal thing I was talking about. You can basically... What that is, it simulates... Oh. I guess I was actually leaving my computer to actually mess with near videos. Oh, it's daylight now. In there. But basically that's simulating, like, it counts as a Pikmin, I guess, in the coding or whatever. They have a treasure value of 2 Pokos. 0, we've lost nothing to them, and we've killed one of them. Okay, so all our notes is what you defaultly get. Dwarf Red Bulborb. Panosaurus Pseudoculio russus, redbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the redbug family, a close relative of the vanilla redbug. It escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation, the red bulborb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and obfuscation by a prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. And then, if you have a save file that has beaten the game, then you'll unlock Louis' notes. For a blissful bisque, is that Biscay? I don't know. Mince the entire beast finely and stir in with heavy cream, artichoke hearts, and a pinch of black pepper. I guess those exist on Hakatate. Heat slowly until piping hot. Rich and creamy. I didn't mean to do that. And then we have our treasure hoard. As you can see, there is a second journal thing, but I've not actually... You unlock that normally by doing certain things. When we get to it, we get to it. We've recovered our first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language and I don't know what they're thinking. I'm so happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now that I'm reunited with them, I know everything will be alright. It will, right? Oh, we'll find out. Okay. But that is it. That's it for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.